The escape from Tarkov Unconscious State, aka the unconscious system, aka the knockout system. This is what's going to happen when you take a lot of damage in game, but it's not enough to kill you outright. Once in this state, you'll be able to be moved, looted, revived, killed, or worse.
Prepare your ass.
This is all depending on whoever walks up to you first, of course. If it's your buddy, then they can drag or carry you to safety, hopefully first, before they can bring you back, if they've brought the right medical supplies to do that. If it's not your buddy, then you don't really need to think too hard about what comes next. So far, what we know is sort of vague, but there's lots of different things that can cause this to happen, from grenades to bullets to blood loss to dehydration, whatever would cause a normal person to lose consciousness. This is all planned for the future of Escape from Tarkov, where according to Nikita Buyanov, the lead developer of the project, in the latest dev update, they will start working on it this year, but it won't be ready to go for a while. Speaking of Nikita, here's the most recent clips that we have from him discussing this subject.
We still plan to add the unconscious system with the animational ragdolls and everything, and it's pretty important. I think it's a game changer for like the EFT, and we need to make it as playable as possible without any issues, like all the synchronization, body position synchronizations and everything. It will like be a challenging task for us, and yes, like there will be a bunch of options to knock out the player, and you can be like unconscious state, and it could lead to different things. So again, we will see how we go.
For those who don't understand what it is, so you will have an option to knock down the player with the grenades, with the like hit of the bullets and everything. If you will hit them in the leg, for example, the player will fall down. He'll actually not lose conscious, like he will just fall down and will try to get up. But if he will sustain some kind of critical damage, or it will be in another good state of health, he will lose his conscious, and yeah, he will just lie down, and you will be able to do with him everything you want. Sex confirmed.
I couldn't find the clip of him talking about it being worked on this year, but does it really matter when they say stuff like that all the time? I would say if we're lucky, we'll see this feature start to creep up around summer of next year. It sounds like advanced ragdolls and physics are coming along with this, where if you get shot in the leg, it can drop you to the ground, which makes sense. We'll have to see how much farther they go with it. Some of the most asked questions I'm sure some of you are thinking about right now are what causes it, and without a proper list, while the feature is also not even started, let alone finished, I would say that it's a safe bet that anything that can do damage to you at least has a chance to lead to you going unconscious, if not outright knocking you out. What I mean by that is blood loss mainly, but it sounds like concussive force from hits to the helmet or explosions will do the trick as well. In my Q&A with Nikita, I asked him about CS gas and environmental hazards, which it sounds like that's also a possibility. Again, without giving specifics, but we already know that environmental hazards like airborne chemicals and radiation is going to be a thing in game. Now, in the past, Nikita has said there will be certain kinds of pass outs or knockouts where you can get up after some time, while some will eventually make you die if they are not treated. We don't know what happens while you're passed out, and I imagine you can still hit the escape key and leave the raid if you wanted to, just to end it quickly. So if you get knocked out as a solo player, you won't need to just sit there. Or maybe they'll just add something that'll allow us to end it quickly. I will say though, with the PMC Karma system coming, which I don't know if this is going to be either before or after the unconscious system, you may want to stick around. If a fellow PMC of the same company, aka USEC to USEC or bear to bear, is the one who knocked you out, they might pick you up so they don't get the bad karma. Or maybe you won't know exactly what knocked you out, and maybe it's one of the kinds that you will eventually come out of, so you'll want to stick around for that. Also, there's always the possibility that the guy forgot where your body was or just didn't loot you yet, so you'd be good. There's a lot of things that can happen. BSG wants this game to be as realistic as playable, and realistically, if you get shot in the leg, you're gonna fall down. If you lose a lot of blood, you are going to pass out, or if you get shot in the head, I don't care what helmet you're wearing, you're going to get your bell rung. This system is what will put that into the game for us. With the release of Arena Mode, I think it's safe to say they're planning to start stacking those more realistic features on us soon after. That way, the people who might not like it still have some place to go inside of the community. But that is everything that we have currently on the unconscious state for Escape from Tarkov. Give me your thoughts on this and whether or not you think it needs to be in the game. We just had that Tarkov TV last week and a patch, so I wouldn't expect anything significant for a couple weeks, but I will still, of course, as always, keep an eye out for anything new and let you guys know more once I do. Quick plug here for the Pray for Wipe and Sons of Soon shirts and hoodies. Link below if you like what you see. Thank you guys for the support. But for more Tarkov news and content, follow me on Twitter or check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links below if you're interested. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.